What's happening, boys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my Night 2 Wrestlemania predictions, and this one's gonna be a banger hopefully, so let's get straight into it. And we are starting off with a banger. We are starting off with Femi versus Brock Lesnar, and this one is the Clash of the Titans as it's been built as. Cannot wait for this. In my opinion, this is the best built feud for WrestleMania. Take it what you will, I think a lot of people will agree, but that is my opinion and I cannot wait for this one. And personally, I only see one winner, and it's not going to be a controversial one. I just think Femi should absolutely wipe the floor with Brock Lesnar. There should be a Clash of the Titans, but Femi needs to come out. This is a winner, and I really want that to happen. But for the American fans, this is on ESPN, and that is predominantly a sports channel, and Brock Lesnar is a big sports personality. So WWE might have Brock Lesnar go over in this, which would be a huge mistake because he's retiring in about 4 months. Meanwhile, Femi's got about 20 years under his belt, so just don't make the mistake. Give Oba the win, make it simple, build your future. He's next in line to be the top man. That being said, my prediction is Femi to win. That's just where I want it to happen, but I don't know. Something's telling me Brock's going to win as well, just to please the ESPN fans. But I'm going to stick with my gut. Oba's our guy. He needs to win. I'm going Femi. Okay, on to the second match, and this is another banger. The IC Championship ladder match, and this one could go anyway. I think whoever wins this is going to be a deserving winner, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying this could be the best ladder match ever, which I totally do not disagree with, because there is some talent in there. Rey Mysterio, obviously a legend. Rusev brings a bit of a different style. Jade takes some really cool bumps, so I'm expecting something really cool. Javon Evans is the future of the business in some ways. Penta, he's just very, very cool. And in Dragon Lee, he's really worked his way up the card and gained a lot of my respect. But for this one, I'm going to go with, I think WWE sees something special in Javon Evans. So I'm going to have Javon Evans to win the IC Championship at WrestleMania. Okay, on to match 3, and honestly, if Finn Balor does not beat Dominic Mysterio in this match, I'm sorry, you just need to pack up and leave Balor. You're done, because it's obvious WWE see absolutely nothing in you. If the Demon cannot beat Dominic Mysterio, I don't know where he goes from here, because that is it in my opinion. If the Demon can't win, I think normal Balor's going to win like nothing. So hopefully Balor, I'm going to have to say, has to squash Mysterio. I really like Dominic Mysterio, but for this match to be any sort of logic, the Demon needs to squash. I'm going to keep this one simple. Finn Balor needs to win this. But the thing is that worries me about this match is the little screen time they've given it. This is a big feud. This feud's been boring for a year, and nothing, absolutely nothing. They do not care. They've gave it commercial or ad segments. Like, it's been terrible. But like I say, Balor needs to win. Okay, on to the next match, and it is Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. And I'm going to be so honest with you here, I do not give two shits about this feud. They've given it so much screen time with the audience, and no one cares, honestly. They've talked about absolutely nothing. They talked about muscles in one promo, like, it was been awful. I'm not a fan of this feud. They just do not work well together. There might be actual beef between these two in real life, because there was a certain tweet that was brought up that I'm not going to mention, but it was pretty bad from Rhea Ripley in the past. But anyways, this feud just isn't my type of feud. I think the in-ring action might be an absolute banger, a silent banger in my opinion, because these two women, I think, will work well together in the ring, but the promos are just not there. I didn't enjoy this feud whatsoever. But hopefully we can see a good match at least, because the feud has just not been it. But my prediction is Rhea Ripley is going to walk home with the gold. There is one thing in the back of my mind that I cannot get out, is that Io Sky might cost Rhea Ripley the gold. That's the only thing that puts my perspective to Jade Cargill. But there is one more thing. Before I recorded this video, my head was totally Jade Cargill is going to walk away with the gold, because I was expecting a returning Bianca Belair. That happened last night and it turns out she's pregnant, so that feud is now in the bin and my mind is changed to Jade Cargill is losing this title. They've experimented with her, it hasn't worked, her camera and mic work, it's just not there. She's a decent wrestler, but I think Ripley brings so much more to the table, and I just see WWE putting the belt on a safe option, because now Bianca's out of the picture. That feud is dead in the water. I think we've just got more feuds for Rhea Ripley than Jade Cargill. That's the one we were looking forward to, but it's now dead in the water, so my prediction is Rhea Ripley walks away with the gold. Okay, on to the next match, and it is Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States Championship, and I'm going to be honest, I'm actually quite excited for this one. Although Carmelo Hayes got absolutely screwed out of his WrestleMania, I'm starting to really enjoy this Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams storyline. I don't think it needed the title, I'll just say that every single time, but this feud's been good. And I'm going to be honest, I could see the double turn once again happening tonight. I think Sami Zayn is going to turn heel, and for that reason, I think he may retain his championship, and Trick Williams will be the ultimate babyface because he's been healed out by Sami Zayn, and I mean, that would generate some pop, I think. But if that doesn't happen, we need Trick Williams to win. If they're going to keep Sami the exact same, and just this fun-loving, crowd-loving, I don't know, for the fans type of guy, I'll never change. Like, no, you need to change. You need to be a heel, because if they're not going to do that, put the belt on Trick straight away. He is the next big star. Because we could have a very big crowning moment with all three young talents, Femi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans winning titles or winning huge matches at WrestleMania. This could be a passing of the torch moment from the old guard to the new guard. That could be incredible. But put the belt on Trick if you're not going to do anything with Sami. But if you're going to do something with Sami, I wouldn't mind him retaining and see where it goes, because you can put the belt on Trick at any point. But my prediction is Trick Williams if they don't turn Sami, and Sami Zayn if they do turn Sami. So this is a 50-50. Just like that, we are on to the main event. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship, and this one hopefully is a banger. But this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing shenanigans left, right and centre. But I'm also seeing something pretty huge. And this is a huge prediction. I thought this one up because something just didn't sit right with me on this segment on Friday Night SmackDown. Feels like it foreshadowed something, because the segment was CM Punk and Cody Rhodes telling each other how much they love each other and how much they've been through together, and something just didn't sit right with that, because I feel like that might be foreshadowing a turn, because obviously Cody Rhodes done a lot of heel tactics last night. CM Punk might be costed the championship by Cody Rhodes. He might come out to help him, and it's like, I'm gonna help you, and then all of a sudden, boot to the balls or something like that, and he cost Punk the championship. That would be crazy. And maybe he aligns with TKO and The Rock and Roman Reigns, because I see a lot of shenanigans. I see The Rock coming out, I see the Bloodline trying to help Roman, but like, this could be one of those ones. Just take that prediction with a pinch of salt, but that is my prediction. I really like it. I follow it up, but if it doesn't happen, you can laugh in my face. It's a prediction for a reason. It's not always going to happen, but I went down a slightly different road. So I see Roman Reigns winning the championship due to a heel turn by Cody Rhodes, and maybe The Rock comes out and they align, and they stand tall over Punk, aligning for this TKO revolution, and it turns out that Randy's going to be the babyface and CM Punk are going to lead this WWE versus TKO feud, which would be unreal end to WrestleMania season. But yeah, that is my final prediction. Roman's going to win the title. And wow, that was quick. That is it. That is all for this video of my WrestleMania Night 2 predictions. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's just a bit of fun. If I get them wrong, I get them wrong. If I get them right, ha ha ha, I'm a genius. But for real, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it really helps out and gets us seen. But yeah, without further ado, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed. But yeah, root toot, and I'm out.